Hey guys. So I just finished a few minutes ago. I finished a live book signing, and I was gonna do my McKellar Motivational Monday on a Wednesday before the book signing, but then I was having technical difficulties and I wasn't able to. So I wanted to take a few minutes with you guys and do an actual Motivational Monday type broadcast where we can actually talk about ways to make our week better, not just ways to get a signed book from me. Talk about ways to get kids interested in math. Let's talk about other things. Let's talk about how you guys are doing. And this is so weird. This whole experience is definitely a marathon, not a sprint in terms of survival, in terms of sanity, keeping our sanity and trying to stay positive. And I know it's not Monday, Brad. I know. But Monday I had other stuff going on. I wasn't able to motivate away. Thank you, Ed. So yeah, we're going to talk about let's I want to just exchange ideas today about how to stay positive. And it's not about being positive and happy all the time. It's just knowing, I think staying positive. I saw a quote about this and I'm going to totally butcher the quote. But basically staying positive doesn't mean being happy all the time. It means knowing that when you're not happy, that you're going to be happy again. That there's a path to being able to feel happy again. So I just wanted to just for a few minutes because I've just done this whole book signing and I'm a little tired, but just for a few minutes to exchange some ideas. And I posted yesterday on Instagram, and I think on Twitter as well. I think on Facebook. I think I posted everywhere. We're watching a lot of news. Yeah, watching the news is definitely can be a downer. I mean, breathing. Yes, Cosmic Rose, breathing. That's a super simple thing that we can all do right now as we're all hanging out together. Right now, we can all take a nice big breath. The word inspire comes from inspiration comes from breathing. The roots are the same as breathing. You survived surgery today. Congratulations, Trent. Good job. And somebody says my lips and my face aren't matching each other, or this probably the sound and my face aren't matching each other. Yeah, Wednesday. Oh, wait, let's make it a Wednesday. You need a win for Wednesday. That's very clever, Mike. I like it. Let's make it a Wednesday. No, but take a nice deep breath. That's a thing that helps, and it takes very little time. I think the idea of knowing that there are better days ahead is important. I think knowing that when we're feeling weighed down by something, that there are going to be moments where we feel lighter again. Just knowing that, believing it, knowing it helps to make it happen, helps to make it true. Because I don't know about you guys, but I've been feeling so just spending a lot more time feeling weighed down, heavy, just not light and free, but just, depressed, sad, angry, all sorts of things. And so just, and it's all about, hey, let's be positive. Let's try to stay positive. Everybody, let's be motivated and positive. Just knowing that, yes, happier days are ahead. Things are going to get better. Things are going to get better, and we can feel better. We can feel better no matter what the status of the world is. We can. Will we? Maybe, maybe not, but we can. It's positive. It's possible. I mean, it's possible to be more positive. And just little things that we can do that change physiologically what's going on with us can make a big difference. Getting up and getting a little exercise, stretching a little bit. How many of you guys are able to right now just stand up and stretch? Just stretch, stretch, just do a stretch this way. Maybe you'll rotate your spine a little. Just stretch. Okay, everybody do this right now. Something like this. Like trying to run uphill but backwards. Yes. I know. And things may never go back to completely normal. I know. And it's depressing and it's sad and but listen to good music. Yes. We gotta find little things to do. Little things to do. We have the power to do little things. We have the power to help other people in little ways. Yes, it's okay to feel down and sad. Yes, absolutely. Let's not stay there too long. And diet and sleep are so important. Drinking enough water, Thank you for the reminder. Breathing, water, eating, rest. Very simple things that a lot of us just cut corners on all the time. I do it all the time. All the time. I will not get enough sleep. I'll stay up late working on something. You have a hard time leaving bed in the morning? Yeah, me too. I'll get on my phone in the morning and I'll just be like, well, I'm just gonna do my emails here because I just can't like get out of bed yet. Because just this feeling of heaviness. And of course, when your child wakes up, then you get up. But not everybody has a kid who's gonna wake them up. And I share custody with my child, so I don't get him every day. So yeah. Andrea, thank you for saying that out loud. You says if you hear me on exercise, but you always feel guilty for feeling sad, knowing that things could be much worse and that things are worse for other people. I go through the same thing. When I'm feeling sad and depressed, I think, well, what right do I have to be sad and depressed? What right do I? I like that. Don't talk to your anxiety. Talk to God. Yeah. There's just a lot. Well, yeah. Tell me about it, the pool guy. Life doesn't turn out the way you think it's going to. It just doesn't. Once you know that, you go, okay, well, what's the hand that I'm being dealt? Just make the best of it. And you know what? You got to keep fighting for it. You got to keep fighting for it. It's a fight. It's a fight to stay positive. It's a fight to find happy moments sometimes. And it takes energy. And there's no energy to do that if you haven't sleep. This is live. Whoever just asked me that, this is live. There's no, without the energy of getting enough sleep and eating properly, eat the healthiest food you guys can, really. And they're always making jokes about drinking all day long because of quarantine. Ha ha ha. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's going to make you feel super sad and tired and depressed. Water, water, drink water, make healthy food choices. Will make a huge difference in terms of how you feel emotionally. It makes a difference. It really does. That's fine. You love a good beer, great. I'm talking about people who are like bragging about drinking all day long. What? Sounds horrible. Yeah, don't talk to anxiety, talk to God. Yeah. Give it over. Whatever your spirituality or faith is, or lack thereof. Sonny, my grandmother used to say when she was alive, she used to say, it doesn't matter what you believe in, but believe in something. You got to believe in something. For her, it was candles. She loved watching the candles flicker. She just felt there was something spiritual about it. She loved that. Be grateful for today. Yeah, Rob. So interesting. I feel like, yes, listen to positive people. I feel like the longer I live, I'm in my 40s now. I feel like the smaller a thing needs to be for me to feel grateful for it. I don't know if that makes sense. Anyway, but it's something that I've realized. And then it's like, okay, well, let's go ahead and be grateful for those things. By the way, this iPad, even though it's plugged in, tells me it's getting less and less power. So I'm so sorry if Instagram cuts out. Oh, I'm so glad, Jules. I'm so glad you're connecting with what I'm saying. Isn't it interesting how comforting it is when somebody else says a thing that's in your heart or in your soul, something that you're feeling, but maybe you haven't put to words yet? That's part of what I just love about this. Yes, I played Winnie Cooper. Yes, I did. Vic. Death is on our shoulder, Ed. That's inspiring. Well, look, nobody's getting out of here alive. Who said that? Somebody said that. Nobody's getting out of here alive. So we're all just doing our best here. Let's do our best. Let's try to make healthy choices so we have the energy to fight for the positive moments in life. Let's remember, like Mr. Rogers used to say, when in times of desperation and times of hardship, look for the helpers. There are always helpers. And when you look for the helpers and you see the people that are helping, that gives us energy and it can inspire us to help to become one of those helpers as well. I've been doing these Cameo videos. For those who can afford it, if you book me on Cameo, and it's not cheap, but all my money that I make goes to children's charities that are helping kids out right now. That's the thing that gets me when I think about the kids that are hurting right now. Oh, I can't deal with that. It's so hard. But rather than turn our faces away from the stuff that's hard to look at, how about instead become a positive force of change and help in that area? Even if you're not looking at it, you can still be helping. Helping other people gives us energy. Looking to see the people who are helping gives us energy and hope. Making healthy choices for our bodies, getting enough rest, drinking water throughout the day. Don't put crap in your body. Liquid or solid, don't put crap in your body. It's going to drag you down. And so much is out there dragging us down right now, you guys. Right now is the time to help us not be dragged down. Help. And I found, for me anyway, sometimes I just feel really down and heavy, and I don't know why. Not know any particular thing had happened the moment before for me just to suddenly just feel really sad about the state of the world. And then other times suddenly I'll just feel lighter. And I'm not sure why. But I do know that when I'm getting enough rest and drinking enough water and eating healthy foods, the lighter moments happen more often. And then, of course, the deliberate things, fighting for the joy, fighting for let's fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it. So sorry to hear that, Brandy. Sad things happen. Sad things happen, you guys. They keep happening. And so we 7 hours of sleep. See, I'm saying like 8 hours of sleep for me. And there's going to be grieving. If you've lost somebody, there's going to be grieving, of course. Um, Brandy, there's a friend of mine wrote a book called "You Can't Do It Alone." Her name is Maria Caban. She's with a QU. Check her out. She wrote a book about loss. Can't do it alone. Reach out for help. Get help from friends, from support groups. Draco's doing great. Draco's doing great. What has helped me? Well, like I'm talking about, healthy choices, fighting for good stuff. Put on some good music. It takes energy, but get up and exercise when you don't feel like it. Do some stretching and yoga when you don't feel like it. Drink water when you don't feel like it, because you're not going to feel like it, because things are depressing and sad and hard right now. So we have to do those things that maybe normally we would have more energy to naturally do. You have to do them anyway, even though you don't feel like it. I think it's called contrary action. Support groups. So let's do stuff that we know is good for us when we don't feel like doing it. A few weeks ago, I was literally in tears. I couldn't stop crying. I was just inconsolable. I don't know why. I just couldn't. As the SEALs say, embrace the suck. That is so interesting. Listen to a funny podcast. I love that. Anyway, the other few weeks ago, I was crying. I was like, what would I tell somebody else? I'll tell them to do some yoga. I started doing yoga, crying, tears falling on the mat, doing yoga. 5 or so minutes into it, I started to feel better, and the tears just went away on their own. I started feeling better. My body started feeling better, and that lifted my spirits. Get more sleep than that, Karush. Why was I crying? Because I was just sad. Because I'm a very sensitive, empathetic person. I just see stuff on the news and I get sad. I just feel the sadness. It's really hard to motivate oneself to do the things that help mentally and physically. Yes, it is, J Rabbit. Everybody cries, Dan. Trust me. I feel like whatever. I feel like whatever you feel, I'm feeling it too. Yeah. Yes, be vulnerable. Be vulnerable. Help others. Reach out for help for yourself. Okay, guys, I'm going to go. Yes, all the feelings that we are having are normal. Of that, I am absolutely sure. It's all normal. It's all okay. Let's try to be there for each other. Find little ways that you can help. There's stuff we can all do. There's stuff we can all do. Oh, I was trying to talk about the cameos. I do these personalized video shout outs at Cameo. You can find the link on my bio and Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, all that. Find the link where it talks about cameos. And I will do a personalized cameo for you guys. It's not cheap, but all the money, all my proceeds go to helping kids during this pandemic. Child Help, which is all about abused kids, which I have such a hard time even thinking about it, but that's going on more than ever these days. No Kid Hungry, which is obvious, feeding kids. My stuff bags, which provide bags of stuff to kids who are newly fostered who have nothing of their own. They do amazing work. I've been working with that charity for years, like 15, 20 years. So all my proceeds from that go to helping kids during this pandemic. And that's one way that I can help in my unique way. People want Winnie Cooper to say happy birthday to their uncle. Fantastic. I will do that. And we will make money. I've been donating thousands every month from that, you guys. It's just amazing. Thousands to help these kids. That's one thing that I can do, trying to help parents have a better time at home with the homeschooling and because kids are confused in math, and math is one of those things that can be very stressful, and I do all these silly math books to make it not stressful. That's like a thing. What can you guys do? What's something that resonates with you, that's your specific gift that you can give, even if it just helps one person, or five people, whatever it is? What can you do to help others? And then what are you doing to help yourself? Are you getting enough rest? Are you making healthy choices for food? Are you drinking enough water? Remember, what we put in is it's gonna dictate how we feel. Right, Andrea? You can't focus on it all the time. Thanks, guys. What we can do right now is try to be there for each other in the best way we can. My pleasure, Sergio. Yes, Carlos, drink water. Oh, are you telling me to drink water right now? Okay. The Lady Eve, what can you do? What can you do? You don't have much. Um, well, like my stuff bags, they give bags of stuff to kids. Some people donate money. Some people donate toys. Some people will donate like one blanket. If you go to their website, they'll explain how you can make a single blanket for very little money, and it doesn't take too much time, and send it to them. But I bet you can find something. You might be able to donate your time someplace that you feel safe. There are things you can do. Look for the ways you can help. You'll find something. And then tell me about it. I'd love to hear. And I'd love to hear, yes, pray. Absolutely pray. Talk to God, talk to your higher power. Whatever your faith is, turn it over. Know that you can't solve it all. And that we have to just keep looking for the ways that we can help. Keep looking and asking for sanity and for peace, and keep fighting for sanity and happiness and peace. Keep fighting for it, you guys. Exercise, get up, stretch. Tell somebody you love them, somebody you know. Call your mom, call your dad, tell them you love them. See how they're doing. Check in with people. That's one way you can help. If you don't have much, just check in with some people. Oh, my pleasure, Brittany. All right, you guys, I'm going to go. My mom's been hanging out with my son. I'm going to go join him now. I appreciate all of you, all of your follows, all of your shares, everything. And thank you to those of you who are sending me pictures of your kids with my books. I absolutely love those. It's so sweet. Yes, all my books are at mckellarmath.com, ages 0 to 16, and they are here to help your kids not be afraid of math, and you guys too. All right, I love you. Take care. Mwah. Bye.